casual broadcast, little stream, late night stream. Um, that I want to do this game. It's been so long since I've streamed, super long. Voice chat. Let's make that a little high though. So wow, it's been so long, guys, since I've streamed, like years, man. And I think the last time. So unfortunately, the game doesn't allow, or at least the streaming thingy doesn't it doesn't work on for the story mode. Like I think it canceled out when I was trying to stream for it one time. So um, let me just also check real quick. I want to check the mic level because what I didn't realize this the first time. The mic was mad low. It was really low. I didn't realize it was that low. So let me try and see if I can fix that. Let me see. I mean, let me just see how it is right now. So I know there's going to be some wind on the mic right now, but let me see if I can find my stream. There we go. I might have to look at my casual stream. See how this sounds. Yeah, there we go. All right, hold on. There we go. There goes the wind. Okay, so let's just cut that down a little bit. I'm not sure if you heard myself in the background, but so wow, man. Okay, so let me first give my thoughts on the story for MVCI because that was long overdue, and then let me give you my overall thoughts of the game. So the story, man, I mean, to be fair, it's been a very long time since I've gone through the story, but that being said, wow, how underwhelming. The story wasn't really that gripping. It wasn't. I mean, I remember the story for Street Fighter Five was, for me, it was actually all right. I kind of liked it for some parts, and other parts felt like it dragged on a little bit. But overall, I was warmed up to the story. For this story, for MVCI, wow, what a I don't know what else to say. It's very lackluster. Um, very at one. It's like it's kind of all over the place. There, it felt like there was so much that you could do with this. I think the worst thing is that the problem with this game, or one of the problems with this game, is that they put too much emphasis on the story mode. Where I think this should have been a mode that should have been kind of like in Street Fighter, where it should have been teased at the beginning, but like not like a full on story mode like they did. I think I think what they should have done is what they did similar in the previous game, and which is like have like an arcade mode and have it where you defeat the arcade mode for a certain character, or maybe a certain group of characters, and you get their like their little panels, and that would be a lead up to the story mode, or where they are into the story mode. And but instead we got a very what felt like rush, a very just like janky, because like the characters are more or less designed for the fighting game, which makes sense, and duh. But when you, I mean, there are so many like scenes of Spider-Man, of Captain America, of Dante that just don't look right. They just don't look they don't look good at all. Like, I mean, you can even see Dante right now; it just does not look good. Um, so the story mode, there was no real need for it. I didn't really like the story mode at all. I didn't think that the story mode really did any justice for any of the characters. Um, like it felt like I wouldn't even call it like a fanfic. I would call it like a a very like maybe a very rushed fanfic where they're like maybe they were in love with the story idea of like, oh, we got to get the stones, we got to get this story element thing, and they quickly brush on like they didn't really care about the Capcom characters and more centric to the Marvel characters, but like the Capcom characters, like I mean, barely went into any of them really. Um, and I think the story felt like was mainly focused around Thanos, mainly focused around like Jeddah and like those characters. But I mean, I when making a story for this game, I think you would want to. I mean, I don't know how you would really. I don't know. I think it probably would need more time to think about how you would make a good story for this game. But I would guess that would be very much like a collision, like a like find a reason or have a reason for these characters to fight each other, and then boom, just have them fight. I don't want to see like I get what they were going for, but like I don't want them to cut to fucking like 7, 20, what was it, 23 or whatever days later of the conversion, and everyone's done fighting and everyone's like holding hands now. Like I want to see the fucking fights. I want to see shit. I don't know. Morgan and Iron Man, or Hulk and Ryu, or Dante and Dante and I guess Doctor Strange. I don't know, but um, just I mean, just there's so much potential, so many things that they could have done to make the story really good, and because it was kind of like felt like rushed and all that stuff, it didn't really ring too well to me. So there's that. But my overall thoughts on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So the story is very, very lackluster. It is not. I mean, there's a reason why I only went to the story mode once, and that's because of how forgettable, how this again lackluster it is. How this like it was not the best. It was probably one of the worst like story modes I've ever kind of gone through in a game. Um, but that also being said, again, and if you guys were there, or if you guys maybe see my initial playthrough of this game of the arcade mode, um, it is very much like, I mean, holy shit, god damn, is it what feels like the worst arcade mode? Like, I mean, it's only for me the thing that makes it worse is at the very end there's nothing really that you get. There's no like points that like the previous Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had like a point system. You gain points throughout the matches to get a ultimate score at the end. There were other modes like challenging modes that maybe you only had two characters, or you had one character, or like there's challenging modes for for the arcade mode, and there's that. There was also Heroes and Heralds and all that stuff, but like there's more to it. And then of course at the end of Marvel's Capcom 3, or even Ultimate, you had the panels at the end of every character's ending, and what do you get for after going through the arcade mode? What we saw was freaking you get um like you get a freaking a page. What was it? Hold on. Let's see if we can bring it up. Hold on. Let me see if we can bring this shit up because it was so fucking terrible. Oh my